So we've got a lot of overseas businesses and people. Got some rather large companies that own the Port of Darwin, for example. It's out for 999 years, whatever it is. And farms are owned by the Chinese, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on there where...
And we've lost all of our manufacturing.
That's right. And we should, and in this country, we should have free electricity because we have such amazing resources to energy with, and yet we've got some of the highest energy prices in the world, and we're going, what's going on, government?
It doesn't make sense.
So how are you finding that reflecting?
Well, the University of Queensland, led by Glenys Oberg, actually conducted a study around this about distrust from teachers for their administrative staff.
Oh, wow.
Quoting Glenys, she says there's a deep erosion of trust, and it's a whole disintegration teachers attributed to unfulfilled promises and leaders' perceived inability to provide meaningful support when and where it mattered most. And I can attest that to be true. There is a big distrust and a big divide between, we're now seeing them, us and them.
So this is the admin staff at school,
yes,
as opposed, literally opposed to the teachers.
To the teachers. And we've often had discussions in our staff room saying that we're not being supported, we don't trust them, they're saying one thing but then it never happens. They put in new programs and then we don't get any more support, but we're meant to implement those programs after one professional development day. So we're meant to know books worth of information and put it into practice in the classrooms. I do have to say, this is also from the study by UQ, that administrators are also under the pump.
Right.
Because the government is putting forth demands that they have to meet.
Oh, is that distrustful government thing?
Yes, here we go. So this comes from the top. So a principal has to perform an annual implementation plan for the school. So he will receive information about departmental outcomes. He will then put in structures and systems in place and push them onto the teachers, who then have to perform all of that in the classroom in order to deliver these outcomes. Be it a push to get the grades up of all the students so that in the data it all looks hunky-dory and everything is moving on up, regardless of what's happening in the classroom. We're not even looking at the student.
Do these outcomes benefit the teaching and the students, or is it something else?